YouTube friends and family. This is your girl T. Michelle coming to you 2 months post-op. This week will be my second month post-op of my tummy tuck, BBL, and lipo surgery in Dominican Republic. How am I doing? I am doing good. I'm healing up pretty good. Only thing, my back, oh my gosh, my back is still hurting. It is hurting. It hurts to the touch. But it's healing up. I'm getting my massages like I'm supposed to, which helps out with the pain that I feel. But tummy tuck, perfect. No issues with that. BBL, perfect. No issues with that either. Well, I come today to answer some questions that some of my subscribers has asked me. And I wanted to go ahead and do a video because maybe some of my new subscribers have those same questions and didn't get to see those questions or the answers that I posted down below. So, I'll start out with Pretty in the Hood. You asked, how did I pay for my surgery? Well, I went to MoneyGram to Walmart and paid my deposit, and then the remainder of the money for the surgery, I took cash with me. I took a box like this. This is like a medicine box, but it's like a safe because it has the serial code right here to use. And this came in very handy. You asked me, where do I leave my money while I'm having surgery? Well, I left this in my purse with the receptionist, and they have a closet where they can lock your things up until you're done with surgery, unless you have someone with you, and then they can keep it for you. But I went alone, so I didn't have anyone to watch my things or hold my things for me. So that worked out for me. Who arranged the travel and the recovery house? Well, I had to arrange my own travel. I used Expedia to get the best rate for my plane ticket, and then the recovery house was chosen by Dr. Yealy's secretary, whoever it is that schedules all of her appointments. She scheduled the recovery house, and the recovery house that I stayed in is Diamond Recovery House. Erica Walker wanted to know, how did I sleep after our tummy tuck and BBL? It was not easy at all. Matter of fact, I couldn't sleep on my stomach. I could not sleep on my back. So I ended up sleeping on my sides. And she gave me hips. And it's not good for my hips because when you sleep on it, they go down. So my hips have gone down a little bit from where they were when I first had surgery, but not so bad. So I try to make sure that I rotate from side to side so one hip isn't higher than the other one, vice versa. Jennifer Vega, you wanted to know if you could get my email address. Can I ask you to please ask your questions here on YouTube, because there may be others that have the same question that you have, and then I can answer everybody at the same time, and then everybody gets the answer. You also wanted to know if the surgery was done in a hospital. Yes, the surgery was done at CIPLA, and that is a hospital environment. And also I was asked, did I sit on my butt on the flight home? That flight home was not a good flight home. I did wheelchair service. I got stopped at every checkpoint there was. I had that faja on, and ladies, do not, I repeat, do not put any kind of padding in your faja, because you will get stopped and they will take you in the back, make you take the faja off, take the padding off. That faja is not easy to put on and off, and I did that about 3 or 4 times before I got home. So wheelchair service, I don't know if this is going to happen to everybody, but they stopped me. They made me get out the chair, which was very painful because I was hurting. After maybe 4 hours, that pain medication wears off. So note to you, please take your pain medication in your purse and don't put it in your suitcase like I did, because I didn't have any more pain medication, so I just had to suffer through until I got home. Okay, enough of that. Get off my soapbox. Tiffany Scott, you are my #1 fan. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for contacting me directly. And also, I'm going to need you to pick a doctor and quit flip-flopping. Yes, ma'am. That's where you start. Pick your doctor, get your passport, and then get your stuff ready to go on over to have your surgery. Schedule your surgery and then have at it. I will be glad to follow you on your journey as you have followed me on mine. Alo wanted to know how long was I off from work. Well, I'm self-employed. I'm a hairstylist and photographer, so I can kind of schedule my own self, my own schedule. So I was gone almost a month. I was gone 3.5 weeks, and my clients was like beating my door down because they needed their hair done. So I just scheduled them 2 at a time at my leisure until I felt that I was up to speed to get back to working at normal pace. I would take the day off the next day if I didn't feel like I was ready to go back to work, and then I would start over. Did I sit on my butt on the flight home? Yes, I did. I was very uncomfortable. I actually got business class seats thinking that would be better, and the seats were bigger. I was so uncomfortable. I had on a stage 2 faja that was squeezing the life out of me. My legs swole up. My ankles looked like Elephant Man. And yes, I sat on my butt. I prayed. We had turbulence the entire time. So I had to pray, Lord, please just let us get back to the United States safely. You wanted to know what Dr. Yealy's email address is. It is DRAYYPLASTICA@gmail.com. That's Drea Yealy Plastica @gmail.com. Nate Lopez, you want to know how long do I have to wear my faja? Well, after surgery, it is required for you to wear the faja 3 months. That is very important and very necessary because the faja, your body is like clay now, and then the faja is going to mold you and also give you compression to keep the fluid down, to keep the swelling down, and to help you recover a little bit faster. Stephanie Blanchard, you want to know if you actually needed 2 fajas. Yes, you have the first faja when you first have surgery, and that's the stage 1. Then you have a stage 2 faja, which has more compression. And you asked how long before I got into my stage 2. Well, it was about 10 days for me because I had an issue with my drain, so I had to be put in the faja stage 2 a little bit earlier than probably anyone else did. Bite size, you wanted to know if you had to purchase a nurse at the recovery house. No, when I was speaking about the nurse on my last video, the nurse is only purchased if you come alone. You will have to have someone with you that night of the surgery for 24 hours. Well, yeah, 24 hours after the surgery, you need someone with you. And so with the nurse, you can hire her for 12 hours or 24 hours, and it's between $50 to $100. But you have to call her and discuss what her fee is. Let's see. You also wanted to know the name of the nurse that I was speaking about in my last video. I'll spell. I can't say her name, so I'm going to spell it out. Give her phone number and her email address. Her first name is Isairis. Last name is Ozuna. The phone number is 829-539-4940. And her email address is HIJADEIRIS@gmail.com. When you call her, let her know that T. Michelle referred you to her. She'll know who I am. Okay, let's see. Bite size, you also want to know if I went alone. Yes, I did go alone, unfortunately. But I made it through, and I thank God for that. All right, well, I'm not going to make this video too long. If you have any more questions or you have any more comments, please rate, subscribe, and click the like button down below. All right, well, until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. This is what I'm looking like 2 months post-op. I still have my stomach is still snatched. I still have my hips, but it's going down a little bit on this side because this is where I choose to sleep at because I can't sleep on my stomach, can't sleep on my back. And my BBL, let's see if I can get over. It's still holding up pretty nicely. I'm satisfied. Back has gone down tremendously. Yes, I still have my faja on. 3 months, and then this sucker will be gone. But until those 3 months are up, I'm going to wear her like a glove. And she has me all snatched up right now. Okay, and I'll continue with my video.